One ArtPrize contestant this year has only been living in the U.S. and speaking English since 2015. He was born and raised in India and didn't always know he'd become an artist.
In fact, it would be a very challenging life circumstance that would eventually lead him to his love of art and his passion for creating beauty out of what others had thrown away. Here's his story.
I'm Harminder Boparai from India.
It was a happy childhood growing up in Punjab, India, with his parents, 5 sisters, and 1 brother. That is, until he came down with a high temperature at age 11, not long before his only brother would be killed in a motorcycle accident. And that high temperature would later turn into paralysis on the right side of his body.
My hand is go behind, my leg is turned to inside, my face like do like this.
It would go on that way for 3 years.
I want to write on the paper with my right hand. I push with the other hand. My classmates are laughing on me. I crying from my heart.
Eventually, his condition, still unknown today, would improve, but Harminder continued to struggle in school. One day when a college professor caught a glimpse of him doodling in class, it wouldn't be the first time he was encouraged to pursue art, and this time it stuck. Life went on, getting married and having children, all while successfully competing in local and statewide clay sculpture competitions in India. And when cleaning one day, he came across some milk cans.
I'm thinking I can make something from it. I seen something in it. I see the dancing girls.
It was the beginning of a trend that would shape his career in creating sculptures and his use of recycled materials like kitchen utensils, these are wine openers, and these are golf clubs. In October 2015, he and his family moved to the U.S., coincidentally, on the final day of ArtPrize that year.
I see, wow, like, I have no words how I describe it, like, how I feel.
He would go on to compete in ArtPrize the following year and the year after that, all incorporating some sort of life lesson. This year's ArtPrize is on display at the DeVos Center and represents a person so determined to make money for the future.
There's no time to enjoy it. He died in between. Spend your time with your family, with your friends.
Harminder's children also show an interest in art. His 14-year-old daughter, now a Mandela artist.
Seeing him make things inspires me, like, to do things and think different things than other students.
These are scraps from the things my dad made.
His 11-year-old son following in his father's footsteps using recycled materials, something Harminder appreciates even more after what he went through when he was his son's age, living with partial paralysis.
People call me trash. Same thing, this wood going to trash. I take it out. No, I'm trash. Art come to me, I'm an artist. Transfer the trash to art is an art piece.
Harminder still speaks with a speech impediment today because of the temporary paralysis he suffered as a child. He says people can interpret his artwork any way they choose to, but he hopes that we all can learn from his story not to take life for granted, live in the now, and appreciate your loved ones.